the Backpacker's Bowie from Tops Knives, ladies and gentlemen. I've had Tops fever as of late, and this is one that I've been wanting to get my hands on. I want to share with you why. Stick around. I love to go backpacking. My brother and I will load up. We'll get on the Appalachian Trail. We'll go up Coal Mountain up in Amherst, Virginia. We'll go into the back country and we'll throw some steaks on the grill. We might even cowboy cook them bad boys from time to time. And I love to camp, whether it's a solo camp or whether it's camping with others. And I eventually will probably get to where I'm doing some solo camps on the channel, doing some reviews while solo camping and hanging out. That being said, I just wanted to add this beauty to the collection. I think that the Tops Backpacker Bowie is just a beautiful design. I think it's just a beautifully designed blade. Bowie knives are an all-American favorite. You know, the clip point comes with so many advantages. But you know, most Bowie knives are rather large. And the goal Tops had with this design was to create a more compact version of the Bowie knife for the backpacker. If you've ever gone on an actual backpacking trip, you know that weight matters. And this only weighs 9.7 ounces with the sheath included. 4-inch blade, incredible cutting edge, and a great thickness here. This is 4 millimeters thick, so you've got a nice balance of thickness and fine cutting edge. That 4-inch blade gives you plenty to work with while still being a compact carry at the same time. Something I personally can't stand is when the handle of my knife is longer than my blade. I don't like that. I just don't think it looks proportionate. And that's why I like this design here. Now, this is a very compact handle, not a big handle at all. If you've got an XL glove size, this is going to probably feel very small in your hand. If you've got a medium to a large glove size, it's going to feel perfect to you. These are green micarta scales, and this is a nice looking tumble finish. A lot of Tops knives have a really solid black traction coating that I like, but I think that tumble finish looks really nice on this. Something Tops does very well is sheath making. Awesome retention, and I love the rotatable clip. I kind of carry this as an angle on my side, been wearing it all day. This is compact enough to carry around, and you can rotate this clip. You can rotate scout carry across the back. It's still a great length for that. This really is just the perfect size, not too big, not too small. It's small enough to carry comfortably. It's big enough to get the job done. This has a false edge on it, but you can request to get the swedge sharpened. This notch on the back could be used for breaking a wire or pulling a pot off the fire. A lot of people use their tip to open certain things, but you could use this notch and save your tip. Not everybody who goes hiking is bushcrafting. Sometimes when people are hiking, they're just doing basic tasks, whether it's cutting food and opening packages. You know, this is, of course, more than enough knife for any basic task. Even though it's smaller, you can do some bigger tasks with it, as you can tell. Let you see some carving performance. You can see how much that cuts in. This is a really sharp blade. It's thick enough to hold up to a lot of tasks, but it's very sharp and it digs in real well. I'm just doing these demonstrations to show that the knife doesn't have to be massive, you know, to do some task. I know, I'll give you at least one. If I had one preference, it would be that they design one that doesn't have this hook on it. I can understand the usefulness of this hook when you're out camping and pulling things off the fire and opening things. I think that's a great feature in that context. Some might want to carry a blade like this just for day-to-day utilities and even self-defense. I know this is not marketed as a self-defense knife. I just believe anything with a point and an edge can be used in defense, and I would be a little concerned about this hook in a defensive scenario. I mean, things get stuck. You don't want it to get stuck. I'm not saying that it would. I'm just saying that that could be a possibility. But this is not marketed that way. This is a backpacker's knife, and that's really what I want to stick to in the context of this video. Outside of being just drop dead gorgeous, I believe this is a tank of a blade and compact enough and light enough to carry comfortably in a camping, hiking setting. I think that Tops has really designed something very original. It's stylish, it's aesthetically pleasing, it's big enough to do some great tasks, it's light enough and compact enough to carry easily. It's not just about big tasks. What about being small enough to do intricate work? And this is. This 1095 steel holds an edge very well. You just got to take care of it, keep it clean, and keep it oiled. For those who love the Bowie knife, Tops has given them a compact version to take with them on the trail. That's all there is to it. What do you think about the Backpacker's Bowie? Do you own it? In what ways have you used this? How has this blade benefited you when camping and when backpacking? I'd love to hear your story. Take care.